guys, it's Beverly. I wanted to come on here and talk about some works in progress, some finished objects, 1-2 makes, and a shout out to Ella at No Catchy Name. I got an order for some Bernie dolls, and Bernie and his mittens, and I needed some safety eyes, so I contacted Ella, and she sent me some safety eyes with a card in it. Ella from No Catchy Name. So thank you so much, Ella. Now, works in progress. So you guys may have noticed, I hope, that I created a tutorial for this blanket. It's called the Colorful Cluster Throw, and it calls for the Premier puzzle yarn. I haven't bought any yet, but I really want to. And what I used was the Red Heart Colorscapes, because I bought some of that. See my yarn barf? And I'm going to have to buy some more of this. When I cast, it's not knitting, it's crochet. When I did my chain, my blanket was supposed to be 36 inches. And I did 139 chains based on what the pattern suggested. And it ended up 45 inches, which is okay because now I only have to make it 36 inches wide. So it's 40, and it'll be a lapcan. So it's 45 inches long, and it's going to be 36 inches wide, but I'm going to have to buy some more of this Colorscape. I'm wishing I had a free coupon for Hirschner's, but I'm waiting. So I need to get some more of that because they do have some sales going on at Hirschner's. A bag of 3 is what they're calling it. And so you can get 3 skeins of different kinds of yarn for a good price, 3 skeins in a bag. So that's my work in progress that I did a tutorial for in my Learn to Read a Pattern series. I have a Learn to Read a Crochet Pattern series. Okay, because a lot of people are doing tutorials on the internet, which is absolutely great because there's a lot of visual learners. But I want people that I teach to learn how to read a pattern. And so many people are overwhelmed when they go to read a pattern, and I want people to break it down and not read it as a whole. And if you like my Learn to Read a Crochet Pattern or Learn to Read a Knit Pattern series, please let me know. And please let me know if there's patterns out there that you want to learn to read. Okay, my next whip is Pamela at Pamela's Adoring Crochet had an older video that she mentioned just recently for a top or a shell, and she mentioned that she used some Rodeo Yarn. Well, I had a gift of Rodeo Yarn from Michelle, and Michelle knows who she is. I hope she's still watching. She's good buds with Froggy Goes a Knitting, and she sent me some Rodeo Yarn. Initially, it's from Premier. Initially, I completed a knit shawl pattern using the Rodeo Yarn. And she had some already caked up that she sent me as a gift. Michelle, thank you so much. So I tried making socks with it, and I also was going to make a shawl from Ross Smells Like Yarn. But after seeing Pamela's pattern for her shell, I decided to make myself a shirt. Now, I would be a plus size, I guess, or extra large. And how you make this is the Rodeo Yarn. and it's kind of a gray black color. Let's see, is it gray or black? I got that. She's so good. It is medium gray is the color way, and it's coming out good. See, the open part there is kind of like the waistband, and then this is the body of the shirt. And so far, it's either going to be too big or it's going to fit, one of the two. And what you do is you make the two panels, the front and the back, and put them together, add the sleeves, and then seam it up. And I'm hoping it'll come out. And I figure I measured myself, and if it's too big, I can take it up in the side seams. So that's what this is. So I will link below the pattern or the video for Pamela's Adoring Crochet for this shell. And I really appreciate her mentioning it, because what we tend to do is we tend to just look at people's new videos, and we don't go back in their archives and see some of the tutorials and other videos that they've made. And I'm so glad that she mentioned this, because I have this yarn. It's a cotton, and does it have polyester in it? It is 15% polyester and 85 cotton. And see, I live in Florida, and it has a little sleeve, the pattern does. And of course you can make it sleeveless if you wanted to. But anyway, this would be great. I mean, if I can get this to, and I've never really made myself a wearable. So I think that's cool. Now, also I have another work in progress. This is with the ice cream yarn from Lion Brand that I bought at the Hobby Lobby sale. This is my bag from Kit. I love my bag from Kit. I use it all the time. My ice cream yarn, the color of the ice cream yarn is Banana Split. So this is the color Banana Split. And I'm on my third skein. And when I get done with this skein, that's going to be the size of the blanket. But the pattern is from Lion Brand, and it is the Happy Colors baby blanket using the ice cream big scoop, or the smaller skeins is what I'm using. And I can link this pattern below as well. So that's another whip. And the reason for this video is I wanted to show you one of my friends. She lives in New York. She needs some of those plant hangers. Remember how we used to have a macrame? So I wanted to show her my progress, and so she could actually see what these are going to look like. Okay, so she asked for 2. And this is one of them. This yarn is kind of course, almost like what we used to use in macrame. But this is the star, and, you know, it folds up like this. And then I'm going to be making the tall handles. So this is one of the plant hangers, and it looks like a star. And the plant will go right in here. And, of course, I'm going to be doing the hangers. I have to wait till Friday because I ordered some rings, the wooden rings to, you know, use for the hanger that's going to go on the hook. And it says now they're not going to be here till Friday. But I wanted my friend to see that, you know, that I worked on it. And here it is in the orange and yellow. And then I have one more. And then this one is a gold or a tan color, and you can see it's a star, and it's already kind of shaping, you know, to go in the plant. And so I'm waiting again for the wooden hanger, and I'm using 2 strands of this yarn put together, and it's going to be very nice when it's done. And I can link the pattern. This is a free pattern. I left it in my work area and I didn't bring it out. So, but that's what I'm working on. As far as a one to make, I have tons of those. I'm going to be knitting a pair of socks with this yarn. Now this yarn was donated to our Crochet Club. And this is Cascade Yarns. I have no idea how old this yarn is. It says made in Peru. And it's superwash wool. And the color is butterscotch. And I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough to make a whole pair of socks, but I'm going to attempt it. I don't know if you can see it. You can just see it a little there, but it's got a little bit of white in it. And I think that'll be pretty. It has 100 grams, so I don't know if I can make a pair of socks out of this or not, but I'm going to try. I'm going to knit. The pattern I'm going to use is a pattern that I saw on YouTube, a video, but I wrote it out in a pattern. And like I said in the beginning of the video, a lot of people, they don't know how to read patterns, they know how to create. And I'm just the opposite. I know how to read a pattern, but I can't create. So, and then, my Crochet Club, this Friday, I'm hoping to have several of them begin a corner-to-corner blanket. There's several patterns out there, corner-to-corner blanket. And if you want to create one, crochet along with us, I know that we're 10 days into February, but last month, or the beginning of this month, one of my fellow Crochet Club members suggested we do granny squares, so we had over 20 granny squares, so we're going to have one of our lovely ladies put it together in a blanket. And then this month, we're going to make a corner-to-corner blanket. So if you want to inspire yourself and feel like you're making something, a make along with us or me, just make a corner-to-corner blanket, any size. I like to do 40 by 40. JD on Stitches has a wonderful pattern and a free video for the corner-to-corner rectangle, but I like to make it 40 inches. And so what you do, you make it either, as you're making it, you're making the bottom and one side. And you wait till you get 40 inches, and then you start decreasing. And again, 40 inches is a good size for a lap gown. So if you want to make it along with us, you can always email me pictures of your blanket. I would love to see those. I think I'm going to try to insert a picture of my Bernies. I made 2. And I haven't heard exactly how it's going to work out, but the lady that bought them for me, they were commissioned, she's raffling them off. One is going to go to a fundraiser for breast cancer treatments, and the other is going in a raffle for food donations to a women's homeless shelter. So I'm just so thrilled about that, and I'm anxious to find out, how much the funds raise. When I was making them, I had no idea. I just thought that she wanted them and was maybe going to give one to one of her friends or something like that. I had no idea that it was going to go to this. Now I made the Bernies. I got the magic eyes or the safety eyes from Ella, but I'm not really a fan. I made it. They came out good, but I don't want to keep making them. I'd rather make blankets and things like that. So anyway, so if you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please tell your friends to subscribe. Have a great day, and add in the comments if you'd like any tutorials and patterns learned to read, things like that. Have a great day, you guys. Bye.